Hello dear traders, welcome to InstaForex TV channel. You're watching a weekly link up with me, Anna Kasatkina. We're going to discuss the ongoing situation on Forex with technical analyst Peter Yakimovic and forecast further moves of popular currency pairs. This trading week, investors feel a surge of panic. The US dollar has developed a stellar rally as investors prefer to sell everything for the safety of dollar cash. As a result, such massive sell-offs caused a deficit of dollar liquidity. Besides, investors are skeptical about the efficiency of the stimulus measures adopted by governments and central banks around the world. Despite the vast QE program launched by the ECB, the single European currency and European stock indices are extending their free fall. What are the prospects for the euro-dollar pair after it slumped to a 3-year low? Let's ask our expert of technical analysis, Peter Yakimovic. Hi, Peter.
Hello, dear traders. On the euro versus US dollar, basically, we got a massive drop. And that is something which basically I predicted last in my previous forecast. And basically, the targets from my previous forecast were reached, and all targets were reached. And basically, the area around 1.0700 77 was also reached. That was a final target and reached all of the targets in just about a few days since my previous forecast. And the main reason basically, of course, is the coronavirus, which is spreading across the whole world. And this is basically hurting all of the markets, gold, S&P indices all around Europe and the world. Gold is, I think, down around 15% since the March 10. Euro also got a very strong drop of about 5% in real volatility in just about 7 or 10 days. So we got that pretty good, technically speaking. I'm fully focused on technical analysis, and technically speaking, the euro, I don't see any reversal yet on the euro dollar. And that is basically my prediction is that on every bear flag on the 2-hour time frame or 4-hour time frame, there is a potential for the further downside, and the downward targets are set at the price of 1.0570, then 1.0500, which is also the round number, and these lows basically I needed to go all the way down to 2017 in April and March to find these lows on the weekly time frame. And then after that, in case of the much bigger downside drop, there is a 1.0370, which is the basically swing low from the weekly time frame. So basically, the strong downward environment, the strong selling pressure. So my expectation there is still more to come to the downside, and that bear flags on the 122.40 can be interesting patterns to watch for the further downside continuation.
At the same time, the Bank of England delivered an emergency rate to 0.1%. This move managed to stem a collapse of the pound sterling. Before this decision, the sterling plummeted to near the lowest level in 35 years against the US dollar. As a result, the British currency got oversold, so the market signals the right time for a correction. Peter, do you expect a correctional climb for the pound-dollar pair?
On the British pound versus US dollar, what basically we got is that rounding thumb that I basically alerted you. My previous forecast did a phenomenal job. The British pound dollar dropped all the way to the 1.1500 level, which is a really strong drop on the British pound, and I don't see any reversal pattern yet. Similar like on the euro dollar, the pound even got a bigger drop in terms of percentage, and of course that is integrated with the coronavirus and everything. But technically speaking, it was actually ready for that downside move, and basically because of that rounding top in the background that I alerted you in my previous forecast. So now similar thing like on the euro dollar, watching the 120-minute to 40-minute time frame. For example, bear flags. My expectation is the price can test even the level around 1.1180, which is the next important swing level that I found basically on the Fibonacci expansion 100%. Since I don't see back into 1986, I cannot find actually any low, and I don't have any history of my chart. So basically, I needed to go for Fibonacci expansion from the most recent swings, and I found that level around 1.1200, 1.1180 to be the next eventual point of downside reference for the British pound. Because the pound already got a big drop, so it's expected that we will see some kind of the rally to correct that strong downside pressure. But be very careful if you think about any long position. My prediction is that there is still space for more downside because the strong selling pressure in the background. But massive resistance, I think the previous swing low on the weekly time frame and daily time frame now became an important. The weekly supports now became a good resistance, so that at 1.1900 level, 1.1920 seems like a very, very strong resistance. So my prediction is there is still room for the downside because of this massive selling pressure in the background.
Your outlook for the dollar-yen pair has come true again.
On USD versus Japanese yen, basically our previous analysis worked very well. My prediction last week was that price will do the very strong upside push and eventually complete that ABC. But actually, the yen went even further and got a strong rejection. This is something that we call the shakeout based on the daily time frame. The previous cluster support, we broke that and then massively rejected up, and that is a very, very strong sign of the strength and the shakeout on the USD Japanese yen. The next levels of the upside that I found basically, I found at the 111.20, which is the level basically, which is something we call the most traded price in the past years basically. That 111.20 can serve like a good area for the profit target on the upside. And after that, there is a weekly high, the 112.30 to watch. So any bull flags on the 120 to 40 minute time frame or even on the daily time frame basically can confirm a further upside continuation towards this 111.20 and 112.30. So my prediction is the further upside on the USD Japanese yen is still very, very possible.
Thank you, Petar, for your trading recommendations. See you next week. You've watched the Linkup on InstaForex TV with me, Anna Kasatkina, and Petar Yakimovic, technical analyst of InstaForex. We wish you always profitable trading. See you soon.